Well, hello everyone, welcome. I've got Steve Bolter over there, look. That's King Steve, for any of you wondering. That man is the reason Helmet Head is a lord. It's incredible. The powerful man that is Steve. And he's kindly come and met me today. Because we've always been saying we live near each other, we should do this. So finally, the rules have lifted and we can do it. So we're off to Walton on the Naze today. I'm quite looking forward to it, but not fully trusting my microphone setup. So we're going to kind of win and lose on this bad boy. Right, he's very patient. He lets me faff for as long as I need to, which is great. Brilliant. We were both just happy to be out on the bike, really. So, hello. Good to go? Lovely, let's roll. We ride at dawn, bitches. Brilliant. So we're here today and we're heading off to Walton on the Naze. And I've got Sir Steve Bolter with me. Sir Steve, King of the world Steve. He's the reason Helmet Head's the lord, which is great. Wow, now I've got to... Is he with me? Yeah, great. Now I've got to come up with things to say. So the try and fuel thing for once is actually working really quickly. It shows a full tank, which is nice. Right, we're on track. I've never been down this road before. I think we're just gonna pull in. Sorry, stupid sat-nav troubles. It doesn't like finding a new route.
Oh, right.
So I just needed to push a button for a second. You're very patient, it's very good. Right, let's get on with it. Just nice to be out. Sorry about that, folks. We had a small problem there relating to battery issues, and we're still recording great. Just check he's happy, yeah. He's always happy. He is King Steve Bolter. Da, 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 da. His bike looks great, actually. I'm really warming to a triffle, but it would be a partner for this. Could have gone. I'm trying to think for both of us. Steve, when you watch this back and you think, why didn't he go? It's because I'm looking out for both of us, buddy. So far he's only got a tour of the back roads of St Albans, so I hope soon he gets to see some excitement. I was at this traffic light yesterday. They were swapping from temporary to these permanent ones.
Yeah.
And you see where the white van is? Yeah. I was there for 5 minutes and they let the 3 lots of that person go. So you see where the silver car is? I went where that Volkswagen's going. I snuck around, got myself in that queue and went, because I've been there for actual 5 minutes. So yeah, it's good fun. No, it's all good. Steve's very patient. He's oh come on, mate. Oh jeez, red means red, guys. Absolute jokers. There we go, now we're off. Okay, so for those of you watching, when you see a red colour on the traffic light, it means you can't go through it. Unless you're a man in a van and then you pretend you didn't see it. If you watch it back, you'll see him just walking along. Yeah, they're working hard. You see them just on their phone, that's golden. Do not fear, I will look after you. But you can't get too lost, we've both got the same route loaded onto the TomTom. He's a magic man, that man. He literally got his SD card, stuck it in the bottom of mine, and magically, it's the fastest I've ever sent anything. And then yeah, amazingly, magically, the route jumped onto his magic little bit of plastic. Check he makes it. Nice. I keep forgetting I need to indicate well, which I do, But then I'll just tuck in behind these people. And I'm sure you won't mind. Oh my goodness. Steve, if you're watching, I didn't plan this. Oh, I could just sneak just. Should be able to just bring it in. Nice. Yes. Thank you. Sorry about this, Steve, if you're watching. If I just creep forward now. Sorry about this. Sorry about this, I didn't plan this at all.
That's fine.
It doesn't...
Windy, that's what you get.
This is the thing, TomTom, I don't know if it does it to you, but its idea of a thrill is not a thrill.
No, it's pretty standard programming for TomTom.
Okay, that's good, good. It's this or a residential road normally,
Yeah.
but it gets flowing soon, so we'll carry on. But sorry about this, I'm not taking you green laning. This isn't King Steve on the byways. A Triumph and a Yamaha on the byways. Right, not long now. What a very patient man. He has got a copy. It's a bit sketchy. Eventually it just comes to dual carriageway, and we literally just hold onto the dual carriageway for a while. Is it a road? He looked really famous, that man, but he's not. Sweet old cottages. Oh, it's tough. Not that I don't want to be recording this bit, but I was really hoping to save it for the most interesting parts, but really, I think this is the most interesting part, to be honest. At least it's not so pale. If there's ever a clip for talking too soon, here it is. I was just about to say at least it's not so laney anymore, but still is. Absolutely lovely area that I live in though. You go 5 minutes, you're on the train, and it takes you 16 minutes to St Pancras on the fast train. I mean, you pay for it, it costs you like 21 quid. But that's any time return. It's a quiet lane, apparently, but I think we're being quite quiet. We're not like hooligans. So this is the back of Cordicott, I believe. It's getting more flowing, which is nice. Yeah, it's getting more flowing, which also means it's about to get more boring, so... But I'm impressed the mic is working, that's assuming you could hear me. Otherwise, of course, it won't make it into the edit. So we're both slowing down because we know there's a sat-nav. That's what I love about that. Is one thing I like about the UK, is you're allowed a massive warning before you hit a speed camera. So when you come to things like that, you get a huge warning before you come to it. You can slow down, and then once you pass it, straight back up. I know where the next one is. Very sweet. So this is kind of Stevenage area, St Evenage, specifically called Lower Mardley Hill, and it's kind of Stevenage area, and it's all very sweet, really. And it's really weird. It's a novelty, I know, but I can actually see clearly at the moment. And if you're wondering how I'm seeing clearly, I've cleaned my visor, but yesterday it was in an appalling state. It had all sorts of fly splatter on it, all of winter's road grime on it, all the dust from the cupboard, so yeah, it wasn't exactly fun. I think this is the lane that dips all the way down. Whoa! Look at the size of that. That is a duster and a half. Lovely view. So I've got the drone as well, so the plan is we'll get there, I fly the drone around the tower. It's going to be high tide the hour after we get there, so I'm not sure how much beach will be available. I normally get there just as the tide's gone out, but to be fair, by the time we've ordered our fish and chips, potentially tide might have gone down a bit. Not that we're going for a swim, it dictates how much beach is available. So Steve's going to talk to me more about this rally, which sounds like a good laugh. So I'm excited to hear more about that. So, just a quick update for you really. This is the A120 and this is a test of how it works at dual carriageway speeds really. We're doing 70 and still got a fuel tank, which is nice. So we've got about 28 miles till Colchester, and then I think it's about 15 miles from Colchester to the beach. Still boring roads really, not much to report. Steve's doing a brilliant job of guiding us. What's the street twin like on faster roads? Yeah, no trouble really. If you wonder what RPM we're doing, I'll be able to tell you in one moment. So we're getting about 70 miles to the gallon. And this is holding 70 at 3,800 revs. So I've answered that question before, but revs aren't really something that interests me particularly, to be honest. The only thing I like to see is the time, and the time, the speed and the fuel remaining, and that's it. And I don't really like the whole you've got 50 miles till you run out of fuel, but if I'm curious I can press a button and it'll tell me precisely how much is left, but no, that's a bit technical wizardry for me. Still not much exciting things to report really. But one thing I just want to say, one thing I really don't like about my bike, just now we're on the topic of fast roads, it really needs a sixth gear. This engine is so happy to plod along. It's under 4,000 revs most of the time, and it's so happy to just plod along. This is 50 and I've still got plenty of punch. So one thing I really don't like about this bike is, it kind of, you see this button here, it looks like they got halfway through making cruise control and gave up, basically. It's literally like a fully formed button, but when you press it, it obviously doesn't do anything. But it's like they kind of got halfway through making it for cruise control, and then they just said, nah, actually, I would happily pay under £200 to have that as cruise control. Just that tiny little button is all it needs. I can reach it without even taking my hand off the throttle. I can just do it with my thumb, and yet they didn't do it. So that's really, really annoying, and they haven't done it on the next model either. going to do, because I have only got enough batteries to last the entire journey as well. Whoa, did you see that whopper? You could have a bath in that one. Thanks, Steve, for pointing it out. So I know exactly where we're going to go. And it's right outside a biker cafe, so I am going to lock the helmet to the bike and take the tank bag with me. But I think you could probably get away with quite a lot there. Oh, jeez. The camera probably softens it out, but some of these potholes are bomb craters, honestly. You'd definitely be off if you clip one of them. But yeah. I much prefer following someone else. And now we're going to follow the tractor. Nice. Now I feel like the examiner. Yeah. Brave. Just then, did you hear it? No, I'm not gonna. I can't see over the hill. Yep, that's what you want to meet. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Look at it. Instant death if you slide under that. Here we go. Hey everyone, so we're here at Walton on the Naze. It's really sunny, but what an absolute drive. Here's Steve Bolter, the legend. And Steve was so kind, he treated me to some chips. So fish and chips with Steve, so I'm really looking forward to that. Cheers, Steve. So I'll tuck in and, you know, I've got to make it fair to you guys. I'm only fair that I test some, so there you go. It's a tough life we lead, isn't it? So let's try and get the lighting better. Ugh. Anyway, it's time to tuck in, and it's high tide, so very soon we should be able to go down there. So I'll see you all soon. Thanks very much. After some fish and chips, it was time to walk along the seafront for a little while, and then it was time for the moment we've all been waiting for. It was time to send the drone up. So, here we go. Let's roll the montage. now from my ride on Monday. Because I lost all the audio, the only thing that I can use is the drone footage of my little trip to the Cotswolds. So, without further ado, let me give you a bonus footage, just a bit of drone flying around the Cotswolds. This is the Broadway Tower, and then on the way home, this is the Ivanhoe Beacon. I really hope you enjoy this extra footage, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And also, well done on making it this far. Thanks for being a top fan. I'll see you all soon.